Alright, what up, gamers? Hello, Gnome, and Muck, and Ludicrous, and Safe C. Happy Wednesday, I guess. I somehow actually ended up streaming today. I forced myself to get out of bed through force of will. Because of IRL stuff, I had to, this was last Wednesday too, I had to wake up super early. So I got like no sleep, so I was like sleeping, but then I woke up. So that's good. I woke up like 5 minutes ago and scrambled to start the stream. That's good, we're here. I didn't make it yesterday. Yesterday I couldn't make it happen, I'm sorry. So we missed a day in Animal Crossing, so all my villagers are gonna hate me and think that I hate them, which is a little bit true. No, it's not true. But yeah, we're gonna play some Animal Crossing for a bit. We're gonna do, I don't know, all the stuff that I have to do in Animal Crossing today. And then we'll go play something else for the rest of the stream. Get the Animal Crossing side game going. Before we start, I do have to point out, note the clock in the top right corner. Yeah, I think I turned the GameCube off at like 8 p.m. or no, it doesn't make. I turned the GameCube off around like 5:30 p.m. right on February 5th, and I've since played a bunch of Super Mario Sunshine, and the clock is now at still February 5th, 8:30 p.m. I almost wonder if like I've played about 3 hours of Sunshine, and that accounts for the 3 hours the clock has advanced since last time I played Animal Crossing. You know? So there's your proof that the GameCube clock is all kinds of fucked up. I think it literally just doesn't run. I think it's just frozen in time when the GameCube is off. But then it does advance when the GameCube is on. I don't know how that makes any sense. But I think that while we're playing Animal Crossing, I'm just gonna go ahead and as part of stream setup, just like set the clock to be correct, you know? Today is now the 7th, and it is 14 o'clock, 14:06. Completely cursed 24-hour GameCube clock. I don't know how Europeans live like this. Alright, there we go. Now we can play Animal Crossing. I want time to pass properly. I feel like I just have to. That's like part of the game, so I have to do it. Ugh, yeah, let me add the cat to the hat to the villager. I like the villager, so he gets to stay. Let's see, where'd I put that? There it is. Oh, it's like not a transparency. Send help. Send transparent version. I could do it myself in 1 second, but I have to push all the buttons. Right now in Slot A's chat room. My name is Tapioki. And here we are, when we start the timer. So, what do I have to do today? Check the shop to buy whatever the tool is. Oh yeah, right, well, hang on, since I'm here at this point. Represent chat room as a member of the Happy Room Academy. Arrange things in your house with a little style. On occasion, the Academy will judge your interior design skills. Oh, I'm sure they'll love it. You'll get the results in the mail. All I ask is that you try to boost your score as best as you can. This is not so much of a request. Leave it to me. Yeah, it is kind of just like... They really did just straight port this thing off the N64, did they? It doesn't look very good. It's weird that Nintendo would release it like this. Not a great showing for their brand new console. By the way, games are gonna look like this. Here's Tom Nook's blurry NES face. Some thought into the design. I mean, the art style sort of makes it work for the most part. It's just another shovel. Oh, hang on. We also have the net now. It's a steal at that price. Yeah, give me that. I can catch bugs now. A thing that I'm certainly going to do. That way you can sneak up on those bugs and catch them unawares. We're not side gaming it yet, but ask me again in an hour and we might be side gaming it. I don't know how much stuff I gotta do in the game today. But the plan is to side game it today. The trees that I planted. Oh, this one's kind of growing up. Hell yeah. Put that there. And that should just, yep. And then we can do flip horizontal. And then we can rotate. And then the hat can go directly onto the head. Does that fit? That sort of fits. The gyroid is like freaking out, so I don't know what that's about. I see how you see that you have mail. The Faraway Museum cordially invites you to take part in its free fossil identification program. Send us any fossil and we'll identify it and return it promptly. Awesome. So now I should be able to send these fossils off. Write letter to the museum. Please ID this. I doubt that what I write matters at all, so gonna do that. Huh, well, letters are like... Man, am I gonna have to throw away my letters? Because I'm gonna fill up on letters that people send me. That's a shame. That's after the gorilla guy was like, I keep all my letters, and I show them to people. I want to be like the gorilla. Oh, there's one more. Museum Q. I'm sure that they'll appreciate this. Yeah, this is like the original live service game. Except it's like a dead service game. It's not live. It's all just on the disc. And they just program things to change over time. Oh, we have a new friend. Who are you? It's Mint. An unalive service. When you put it that way. Sounds a bit creepy. Yo, hey Blossom. So these better make me like a bunch of money. Yeah, I'd like to get all debts cleared, though I think someone said that that's like 1.4 million bells or something insane. Right now I have 4,000 bells, so I just have to do what I did yesterday, another like 300 times. It's kind of a lot. I don't know that I can do what I did yesterday another 300 times, but that's fine, because we're going to make a bunch more money today. Because now I am mailing off fossils and stuff, though I don't know how long that's going to take them to, like... There we go. Got the rock to work today, so that's a bunch of free money that I didn't get last time. It's a bit tricky. You just have to, like... I guess you just have to come at it with a full inventory. Well, no, because you don't have to pick the stuff up till later, so you don't need a full inventory. Never mind. You just keep hitting the rock. You dig a wedge of holes first so that you don't bounce it. Like I dig a hole behind me. Yeah, and then we dig here, and we dig here, we dig here. And so then I can just mash the A button. That's a little bit faster, I guess. That is a little bit faster. Oh, they need to not be around the rock or you won't get the money. So then how do you ensure that this works? Like, you can put one hole, you do it an angle in the corner. So, like... Oh. So you do, like, this. And then you go diagonally. Not that. Okay. I get it. I get it. It's weird that there's tech like this. But people have really figured this out. Yeah, you don't really need the bottom left corner, right? You're being caught by the two side holes. Well, I don't have, like... I still can't chop down trees or, like, go fishing or anything that I feel like I would actually do. So I guess all I gotta do is run around and look for today's fossils or whatever. Look for today's fossils and fruits and things. Yeah, I'm planning on doing this in real time. Chopping trees does nothing besides it. Well, yeah, I don't know. Well, I just did visit the post office, so we're good there. They've got 4 items in the lost and found. Yeah, free paper. That's mine. I know about this. You could just take stuff from the lost and found. I don't need the clothes, though. I already have the perfect clothes. I don't know exactly if you can give the whole town corn clothes. I think that someone said that, like, oh yeah, we can try the GBA thing. I have to go get my GBA, but we could do it. I think someone said that if you leave corn clothes in the shop, then there's a chance people will wear them. So we did that. But I don't know if, I don't think you can just directly hand people a shirt and they'll put it on or something. A number from 1 to 9, more or less than 5. Well, if it's not 5, then it's either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it is even. He's not being a meme. I'll take your stone wall for 500 bells. Whoa. Hang on. I don't know that I want to gamble 500 bells with this gorilla. I'm not up for this. I preferred the game we were playing last time, where it was like pick a number 1 to 4 and then I'll buy your thing for a bunch of money. I preferred that game, although it turned out I got scammed on it. I could have just sold the thing, but I like the one where you just get money and I don't have to lose any money. That's my kind of gambling. Not seeing any X's on the ground, though. Well, he said he would take my stone. Oh no, wait, I get it. Okay, hang on. Yeah, no, I get it now. Yeah, hang on. No, we're going back to the gorilla. Maybe, hopefully he'll offer to play the game with me again. I think you're right. I don't really want Stonewall anyway, so this item's not that important to me. Is it more or less than 5, guys? What are we thinking here? I feel like it's more. I feel like the gorilla would pick 7. Or like a big number, because he's a gorilla. Yeah, there you go. Easy. This time it's smaller. What? Whatever. He just gave me 1100 bells. That's fine. That's fine. He got me with the He doubled down. I didn't expect that. And yeah, the gorilla doesn't... I mean, if you really want to get into it, he doesn't write down what the number is beforehand, and he doesn't tell you what the number was afterwards. So he could just be saying on the fly, like, "Yup, that's right, the number was greater," even though he was like thinking of 2. Like, he could just not even be thinking of a number, and then just be like, "Yup, that's the number." And it would just... Really, I think that next time he plays this, he should have to write the number down beforehand to prove that that was the number he was thinking of before he heard your answer, you know? Just as like an anti-cheat. Did I pass a dig spot? Left of Nook's shop. I don't think I passed Nook's shop, did I? Also, hi, Robbie. Nook's shop is all the way up here. I just ran over it 3 times. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, first I gotta sell all my, yeah. Well, first I have to sell all of my fruit. So. Can't have an inventory full of cherries. Yeah, the X's on the brown is just like, I can't see that. I'm never gonna see that. People are gonna be pointing those out to me the whole game, and I'm just gonna be like, where is it? And I'm gonna keep running over them. Why is this thing freaking out, though? Well, I like the door, so I'm gonna leave it. It just does that? Okay. I feel like it wasn't doing that yesterday, but I don't know. What do I know? Wait, if I dig a hole in front of... Okay, you can't. Wait, but if I... Yeah, there you go. How's the frog gonna get home now? I feel like I've covered all of the ground at this point, and I only saw the one... I only saw the one X. Hey, Xana. Today we got the net for catching bugs, although I haven't seen any bugs. No, the bird is, his name is, Hawkson. I just completely made that up. I have no idea, but it's not Keaton, I don't think, unless it is. Doesn't sound right to me. Ooh, hold up. Just a free $1,000, very nice. The bugs will show up if I use the GBA. Uh-oh. Well, sorry. Hey, there's one. Is that how you, like, make gold tools or something? That's correct, I am a complete noob. To bury something there. If you plant a bag of money, it will triple the money when it grows into a tree. Oh, okay. Well, next time I'll plant the money tree properly. I didn't know about that. Fossil behind the tailor? How do you spot these? Where? Oh, there we go. How do you spot these things? This is very impressive. You guys have like a sixth sense for this. I don't think there's any number of years of practice that would get me to spot these things. Well, what have I dug up? I found 3. Apparently there's 4. There must be a 4th one somewhere that I missed. Let's see, have I been to every square? I feel like I've been to every square at this point. It might be like hiding in some trees or something. And yes, there is a museum in this game. I was just walking past it like a minute ago. Oh, here we go. It says up to 5. Okay. So it's not... Well, there's 4. This is the only one you haven't played. So you have played, like, Wild World and City Folk then. I was saying yesterday, I feel like those games were not talked about very much at the time compared to this one or, like, New Leaf and Switch Game. Everyone had Wild World. I don't remember that. Not my experience. Anyway, I gotta buy more paper that I can ship these out. Yeah, I have a friend who's like super, has like 1,000 hours in Animal Crossing type of person, and I think his favorite is New Leaf. Then again, I think he's only played the 3DS one and the Switch one, but I think of the two, there's a New Leaf stan. Oh yeah, you know what? I have to go home. I have to go home. I have to go home now. Hang on, Americus. I mailed yesterday's fossils. I was going to take care of today's, but, yeah. Welcome to my home. Welcome to my home, Americus. The corn thing, Robbie, is just like he's kind of like a stream mascot character, this yellow guy. We like him here. He is good. Didn't really see a lot of fruit on the trees. Alright, so we gotta write 4 more letters. I'm guessing it takes them a day to get back to me is why. I like that they kind of like say the letters when you type them. It's fun. Oh, I already had 4 pieces of paper. I thought I... Dragon paper? I must have just used the lacy paper that I found on the ground, or that I got out of the Lost and Found, and then I guess that's tomorrow's paper, the dragon paper. Can she fit more than 4 letters back there? The counter's getting filled up. The counter is filled up. There's 5 letters. Yeah, Well, could you maybe leave for a bit and then come back? Yeah, the game is like a straight N64 port. I was commenting on it at the time when I went and got the game from GameStop, but the file size of this game is like 20 megabytes or something. It's very small. And yeah, Gray, go to right there, tapioca.moe/finished. That's like that's the full lore on like all game data. Is this a modified Ocarina of Time engine? That's weird, because, like, I forget who made this. Hang on. Nintendo EAD. Okay, never mind. Never mind. For some reason I thought something else. I guess they would just have access to that then. For some reason I thought this I like mentally was lumping this game in with like Doshin and Cubivore and shit, where it was like Nintendo, but like not actually Nintendo. But no, this is proper Nintendo, and it has nothing to do with that, and I'm just wrong. Let's do the GBA connectivity thing, because I don't have much else to do, so we might as well. Yeah, they asked me to, they asked me to write something. Oh, there's like a lighthouse here. Was this always here? Lighthouse. Oh. Uh. Yeah, that's right. I just had to keep talking to him. He'll get up. A lot of devs that worked on Yoshi's Story were prototyping this, and they just used the OOT engine. I kind of wonder what was going on in Nintendo at the time and in some of these teams, because like the story of like the development of WarioWare is pretty interesting, where it was just like some devs fucking around in the corner, and they just like ended up making WarioWare. It's like, huh. We sailors are a proud and noble breed, men of the sea. So, this guy is stranded on my island then. It's gonna be a different type of fruit or something. Oh, no, it's not. With any luck, maybe I won't be washing up on your beach. Thanks for the whole saving my life thing. Alright, what did he give me? It's a Moai statue. Alright, I gotta call Captain. I gotta call Captain with the Game Boy Advance, which means I have to go get my Game Boy Advance, and then I have to go get batteries. So, this is gonna take a sec. Hang on, let me put this down. Oh, it just drops it like a leaf. Never mind. Maybe I can't just place this outside. It has to go in my house. But yeah, hold up a sec. I'm gonna go grab all the shit, and we'll see what this is. Alright, the boy has been located. Are there batteries? Of course there aren't. Hold up. Alright, got some batteries. This Game Boy, I think it has a problem with the power switch. I think the power switch is like oxidized or something. So it takes kind of a lot of tries to get it to actually turn on. There we go. I have to actually plug this thing in. Hey, Brack. Alright, so how does this work? To call me, connect your Game Boy Advance, turn it on, and then come by the dock. Yeah, let me prove this. Oh, now it won't turn on. Yeah, there we go. Real ass GBA. And it's not linking up to the game. Oh, hello. That's weird. Usually it makes another noise when it uploads a program to the Game Boy. This didn't do that. It just knows that the Game Boy is there. We'll enter. Let's go to Fiji. It's a good island. I can't think of any other islands. So, like, is this just gonna bring me to, like, a... I feel like based on what I typed in... it's gonna bring me to, like, a randomly generated island. Like, this is them taking their time generating it. I see your tricks, Nintendo. We're in Aruba last night. Or last month. Last night. That's cool. My mom and my sister went to Aruba some years ago for some reason. I don't know why this happened, but they went and they didn't bring me or my dad. Half my family went on vacation for some reason, and we just stayed at home. Now you can turn off your Game Boy Advance. Okay, I did it. Good job, Game Boy Advance. This is only the GBA can accomplish this, I guess. This is cool. It's different fruit. Wait a sec. These fruit are worth 500 each, right? Because it's not cherries. This is big money. Unfortunately, no. If they're like 350, that's good too. They're like 150. That's still more. That's still more than the cherries. So yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll plant them and I'll get like a huge amount of coconuts going. The gelato shirt looks like crap, and I'm never gonna wear it again. The work uniform is not good. I should keep everything else, though. Oh, all filled up on coconuts now. Are we gonna... Yes. This is now officially my island, you can tell. Nope, the GBA, it didn't even upload a program to the GBA. Like, I think it just, like, tested to make sure that the GBA was plugged in, but it never... It didn't upload anything to the GBA. The GBA itself did not register the link. Because when it does, it usually makes, like, a little... doo-doo-doo, like, it makes a bit of a noise after the boot sound. Looks like all there really is to do here is get coconuts. And yeah, AI95, it's a 32 by 32 perfect recreation of the corn's head. It took me like 20 minutes on stream yesterday to make that. I could, but... Nah, he doesn't have any storage. I could, but I'd rather bring back a full inventory of coconuts, you know? Might be able to get him to move to my town. Let me try it. This guy kind of seems, like, not cool, though. A deer scare. What? I guess if I brought him a deer scare, he would like me. 10,000 bells for a giant stag beetle? Yeah, I guess I could technically do that, Gnome, but... I feel like it's not worth it, given that the paper itself cost 110. The Enlightened Memory is its own journal. In the evening, you can find beetles on the trees here and bring them home for 10k. Oh my god. I guess I should probably do that then. I should like play this second in the stream. At the end of the stream, so it's evening, I come back. Holy shit, that seems good. I don't know if Tom Nook would pay more than that. I feel like he wouldn't. This feels worth it to me. Where'd I even get this Moai statue from? It's from Gulliver. I feel like this guy would offer more, because he's out all the way out here. That means I can fit one extra coconut, too. A tape deck. I have one of those. Yeah, well, let's see what his house looks like. Oh, I don't know how it'll fit with my current decor of nothing. My bamboo cube aesthetic cannot be interrupted. Alright, well, this seems good. This seems good. I think we're good to head out. So was this something they added to the GameCube version? Oh. You want to take a record of Fiji Island with you in your Game Boy Advance. And be sure to take it off sleep mode? What is sleep mode, huh? Excuse me, sir. That's not how Game Boy Advances work. I'll take it, I guess. A record of Fiji. If you turn it off, you'll lose the saved island, so it's not. Then I don't even think it did. Like, I think the SP you could close you would close the clamshell, but I don't think it would it turn off the screen in there? It would. Okay, yeah, now there's an Animal Crossing screen on GBA. Well, it says Animal Island, which is really weird. This came out before the SP anyway, though. The copyright date is 2002. I don't think the SP existed. Transmission complete, press the A button, it says. If I press the A button... It's the island. Yeah, it's like a map of the island. I can click on the house and the dog guy comes out. Trade islands. What is this? It's like a little, like, god game. Can I bring him the coconut? Yeah, he just, like, ate the coconut. Trying to hold the Game Boy close to the mic so you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if you can hear the music on the Game Boy or anything, but what the heck is this? This is so weird. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Hang on. Yeah, it's like a little thing. I just gave him the treasure chest. I don't know what to do with this though. Does this get you anything in the actual game, or is it just like a thing? That's pretty crazy though. That's like kind of impressive. Sure. Sure, Muck, you can tell me. Well, here, let me try planting some coconuts, and then I'll sell the remainder. No. Not my intention. I wanted to, like, bury the coconut in there. That's just... You're just eating money when you do that. Aha. I feel like this won't work because they're too close together. Yeah, I feel like they need a little space. I mean, it's a little weird that I'm burying this, like, underwater. But what do I know? I've never tried to plant a coconut before. Maybe this is just how coconuts work. Well, it said they have to be on the beach. And by it, I mean someone in chat. So, like... They don't grow in the sand. Okay, well, hang on then. Dig this back up. Oh, now they're just dead. The dirt above the sand. I'm wasting all my coconuts. I'm gonna... Okay. There, I'm just doing 2 because I want to sell the rest. These are going to be my 2. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to turn off the GBA now, by the way. The chat tells me all kinds of things. I have no idea what's real anymore. Maybe I'll return to Fiji someday. I did see your message about the island, that, like... I saw that there was, like, a treasure chest on the island, but I don't really feel like sitting through the whole song to go back, so that's kind of like a... You know, it's a bit of a barrier to entry. Let me organize this. This letter is just gonna go in the incinerator, to be honest. I don't need it. Oh, you could just, like, actually send it to the Shadow Realm there. I thought I would leave it there. Yeah, we're almost done with the first debt, I guess. We're getting there. I feel like that's pretty much everything there is to do today, though. So, like... I think we might be good to go on this one. And we'll come back tomorrow, and all the fossils will sell, and I'll make like 1 billion gold, and then we'll clear the first debt. Nah, no time travel. I'll probably resort to time travel at some point when I want to finish the game. But, for now, no time travel. I think what's gonna happen... Yeah, I might come back later or something. I might come back at the end of the stream, because it'll be evening, and I can get the beetles or whatever. I'm gonna do this for now. Oh, so like I have to come back late at night tonight or just time travel. My GameCube clock is busted anyway, so I'm constantly setting it to the right thing to play this game. Hey, there's the GameCube penguin. He's just like me. I don't have another game rolled. We're gonna have to do that right now. Let me stop this timer. I'm gonna have to get another game rolled. But yeah, I don't know, maybe maybe I'll end up alt streaming it tonight at like midnight and I'll go get the bugs. If they're worth 10k, then like I have to do that. 10k is a lot of bells. That seems like required doing. Anyway, yeah, we'll be playing a little bit of Animal Crossing every day until I get sick of it. That's the plan. What do you mean 10,000? What do you mean 10,000 is so much. Once you get the fishing rod, it won't be that much? Okay. The fishing rod is really gonna crack the game wide open. Wow, what was with the, there's like a purple gorilla on the attract screen there with like a rainbow shirt. Sharks show up on the island, which are worth a ton. Oh man, the GameCube is like, or the GBA is like pay to win. No, not in this game? Okay, never mind. I mean, with the insects though, it does kind of seem like. Animal Island minigame. Dude, it's super crazy that, I guess they must have added all the GBA stuff to the GameCube version that's probably not on N64 in any capacity. Because you can't connect to GBA, obviously. Let's see. I see, so you can make them happy on the Game Boy. By talking to Captain. Dobutsu no Mori E+. An expanded version released only in Japan in 2003. Huh. And you can get to the island without the GBA. The e-reader station is just a desk in the post office. Man, this game has the deepest lore. This game actually has the deepest lore. Anyway, yeah, we'll come back to Animal Crossing tomorrow or something. So